Greetings, Pilgrim. It's Will from StormTheCastle.com. Take a walk with me in the Sense of Wonder Library. I've got a book/video for you. And today is Sunday, so we are going to be visiting a church. We go to the state of New Mexico, the city of Santa Fe, and we look at the oldest church in America. It dates back to 1610. So it is San Miguel Church, and like I said, located in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm going to say a couple of things, but first let's orient you as to where we are in the country. There is the state of Mexico. Is that the Southwest? Is that called the Southwest or the Midwest? I think it's the Southwest. A closer look at New Mexico. Santa Fe is about an hour's drive northeast of Albuquerque. So let's take a look at the outside of this small little church/chapel. Beautiful adobe structure. And the San Miguel Church, of course, they have a plaque that tells you a little bit about it and a little bit about the history of it, which is kind of interesting. If you want to read that, you can pause the video. But I wanted to say something, observation I had walking around Santa Fe is that in most of the world, a lot of America, when we build a house or a structure, we build it and place it on the land. But in Santa Fe, probably most of New Mexico and Arizona, it just felt to me like the structures spring up out of the land. There's a difference there. It's a feeling, like they belong more to the earth. And then this chapel, even though it's 400 years old, gives that feeling too, that instead of being put on the land, it was sprung up out of the land. So let's take a look inside. We'll look at the little plaque there on the outside. And I'm going to show you too, they have a bell in here that you're allowed to ring, which I thought was kind of neat. We're going to ring that bell. But, all right, so here we go. We're going to be going inside, take a look. And then I will show you some pictures, and we'll wrap it up. So it is a beautiful little chapel, and the retablo there is really beautiful too. And the tour guide, or the person that was the volunteer, talked about the making of the retablo and how it was shipped over here, and it was a big thing. It was a big ordeal to get it shipped from, I think, Spain. But I love that stucco adobe, and these walls that we're seeing here have been done over to cover most of the original walls. They have a spot where they've cut away that more modern adobe. Well, modern, I think it's still at least 100 years old. They have that spot where you can see the original 1610 walls underneath. Kind of cool. There's a little choir loft, but nice little building. I'd imagine, the history of the people and the worshipers that have spent time in here. So, Santa Fe, my trip to Santa Fe was wonderful. I visited, I think, 4 houses of worship and 3 museums, including the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, and a bunch of, isn't that beautiful? Is that St. Michael or Gabriel? And I love that retablo. It's very Spanish. I saw a lot of these, many of them gold in Spain. But that's actual buffalo hide that's been painted on, I guess you could say. So that's it. This is another Sunday visit to a house of worship, a church. And let's ring that bell.